I know. But Sarge, that's too far to ride on a motorcycle. But Sarge, what if your back get tired? Well, Sarge, what if I get lost? I know what you're getting ready to say. Hey, Sarge, why you always have to play all that slow music? Man, I know I can't help it, man. But that fast rap music y'all listen to today give me heart murmurs. But hey, man, it's the Harley Up podcast show where we keep it motorcycling, you dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Iron League podcast with my man Big Sarge, where we always keep it motorcycling. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty. Hey, good morning, everybody, man. Welcome to the Earn Elite Podcast Show. Happy Friday, man. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday, having a good start to your day. Man, hopefully if you're getting ready to go yonder, man, you're packing your bike up, you've done your inspection checks, you're ready to roll. There's no issues, man. The day is Friday, man. It's weekend eve, and I'm going to tell you right now, everything's going to be all right. Man, I ain't playing with y'all no more. Hey, let everybody know we're on. Share it with a friend, because we're getting ready to go in, you dig? Welcome. Hey, everybody, man. I know, Sarge, man, it's too early in the morning for all your shenanigans this morning, man. Just saying. Hey, man, I feel great. Hopefully you guys are having a great day as well, man. We got some things to talk about, some news and notes today. We're going to talk about our riders who just finished up their I-10 to the end. Shout out to the soldiers. Shout out to Buffalo Soldiers. Shout out to Detroit Randy. We're also going to be talking about some things that's going to be coming up, as well as the Titan Award. But before we do, man, let me tee this up real quick. Okay, how do we start, man? Okay, here we go. Man, some 4 years ago, I like to say probably about 4.5 years ago, I made this trip out to California. I was on my way heading to the Mother Chapter, heading out to Stockton, California, by way of Los Angeles, California. And I heard this independent rapper. I heard him do a song for a good friend of mine. And man, I was just kind of caught up with it from that point on. I was kind of intrigued. Eventually we went on, I see him perform a video. He went on to be interviewed and a couple other things. And I've kind of seen him from afar do things for the motorcycle set out on the West Coast. And if anybody knows me, they know Sarge, he gets down with the West Coast swing, man. He does. So I started thinking to myself, I said, man, I don't know when I'm going to use this particular guy or how I'm going to use him in whatever I do, but I am in the future. My daughter would tell you, my eldest daughter, Brittany, would say this about her dad. She'd say, Dad, I notice about you, you'll look at things, you'll study things, you'll think about things sometimes years in advance before you do it. She said, I noticed about you when we would go on a Sunday just driving around looking at houses. We thought we were just looking at houses. No, you were thinking about where we were going to live. And sometimes it was 2-3 years later. And that's just something about me, man. Sometimes I will run across a particular guy or a particular thing or a particular something. And I think to myself, man, I like what they do. I like what this is. How do I incorporate that in what I'm doing? And sometimes you just don't have the parking space for it. But eventually we came around to it. And I'm bringing this all back now. This guy that I started kind of following, started kind of watching, it was finally time. And I reached out and said, hey, bro, remember what we talked about a while ago? He said, Sarge, yes. I said, man, I think I'm ready. He said, Sarge, let's do it. I said, well, man, one thing about Sarge, it's like illicit behavior, man. We can't define it, but we know what it is when we see it. I don't have an imagination. I was like, bro, I don't even know how to start. Don't worry, Sarge, I got you. Don't worry, Sarge, I got you. I'll figure this out for you. He says, Sarge, what kind of music do you like? And I said, man, everybody pick at me because I love old school slow music, old school R&B. Oh, okay. But I say, no, don't worry about this one, man. On this one, I need you to put your thing on it. I say, I love party anthems and I love the West Coast swing. When I'm out there, I love how they have party anthems. It's the feel-good music. I don't want any music that's going to start making me feel like what's the word? I can't think. The word escapes me right now. I don't want to listen to something and I feel like I'm miserable. I don't want to feel like I'm just coming out of prison. I don't want to hear no more about getting it out the mud. I don't live in the mud. So I want something that makes me feel good, that makes me want to get up and move and push. And that's something that specifically really ties into Sarge's Get Out. Sarge, I got you, man. Hold on, I got you. And he went in the lab and he started doing his work. And man, I think see one say, ain't nothing like old school. You damn right, man. You dang right. So he goes in the lab and he does this thing. And he hits me up a few days ago and said, Sarge, let me know how many edits I need to do on this particular song. We sit down, me and the wife, we open it up. We like giddy school kids with a cup of coffee, man. We just all so excited. Man, we pop the music on. We like, oh, shucks. Dang. Really? And the more I kept listening to the song, the more I said, it's like he knows me. Like he sits in the studio with me each and every day, as if he's riding on the bike beside me. He knows me. Long story short, man, it only took one edit. Just one edit, one word or 2 or 3 words we removed. And that was it. The song was a perfect song. Man, today I'm going to introduce to you guys the premiere, man, of the Iron Elite podcast song. Man, written, produced, and performed by my man Kane 4L from Los Angeles, California. The name of the song is Harley Up. And man, hopefully you guys enjoy this song the way that me and my family enjoyed that song. So man, without further ado, if you guys don't mind, share this with a friend. Let everybody know that we're on. Here we go. We're going to tee it up right now. I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We iron elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Follow up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know Harley did it. I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene and get jiggy with it. No did it, get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it. Backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, follow up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do? Hey, man, let me say this for my man, Kane 4L, man. He gets a Dom DeMarco, man. That was a beautiful song, brother. Much love. I appreciate you. We're going to be bumping this quite a bit on the bike set, at the Ride to Eats, at the Iron Elite event. We're going to be on, man, with the Harley Up intro song to Iron Elite podcast, man. So shout out to my brother, man. I cannot wait till we get together and try to figure out how we're going to pull off this video. I cannot wait. This brother is awesome, man. So more about my man Kane 4L in the description. So if you guys want to reach out to him, figure out how he can do something for you with what you got going on, he got you, man. So again, he's in the description on this particular show. He's going to be in the descriptions moving forward on the Sarge Life and YouTube channel. So just hit him up, man. Everything is there. All the information if you want to reach out to my brother and the whole nine. I don't have his Instagram, but I will do that after this show. So if you want to reach out to him on Instagram or whatever socials that he has going on to say, hey, Kane, do something for me and my club or how we get out or whatever, my man can do it. My man is extremely, extremely talented, man. So shout out to my brother one more time, man, Kane 4L. But hey, man, let's go. Let's talk about news and notes today. Okay, Facebook. We got about a hot 2 minutes and we getting out of here and we heading over to YouTube. So if you guys would be so kind to open up an extra tab and go over to YouTube, Sarge Life and Motorcycling, man. We're going to be bringing everything over there and we're going to be cutting Facebook in about 30 seconds. So if you don't know the YouTube channel or handle, it's on the bottom, Sarge Life and Motorcycling. And oh, by the way, when you go over there, if you have not subscribed, if you can shoot us a subscribe, like and comment, man. Let's get the algorithms going. Let's get the channel popping. And oh, by the way, man, don't hesitate to share it with a friend. We're putting down some quality information, some quality entertainment for us as motorcycle riders, man. Like, Sarge, you always talk about motor. Yeah, man, we talk about motorcycling. So Facebook right now, 3, 2, 1, 0. We out of here, Facebook. We'll smell you later. Okay, we're on YouTube. We're doing our thing. Excuse me, guys. Okay, top of the morning, first and foremost, Deanna, top of the morning to you. My girl, the best cook in the world, I tell you that. C1s, good morning to you, brother. DJ D ready, let's go. Morning, cheers. My dog, man. Hey, oh, by the way, cheers, we got some things to talk about later on, bro. Legend B. Davis, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody who came on, who's on with us this morning, that's rocking with us. I know you got things to do. So it's still Friday. We still got to go to work, and my boss is going to see me on this YouTube. I got it, man. I got you. So we're going to get right on into it and talk about what we have to. Just like my man Brian Humphrey said, smash the like button. Please show your boy some love. But hey, man, so far this week, man, we've had some legendary I-10 rides. We had Highway Randy, his group. We had the Soldiers United group. So I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to talk about those riders real fast. And we'll pop up these guys' number on how they finish and shoot them up with a Dom DeMarco. So here we go. Rider 253 is my man Titan from Soldiers United. Rider 254, my man Miguel Childress. Chill, Soldiers United, Hinesville, the mother chapter. Detroit Randy, 255 out of Detroit, of course. My man Remy. I think Remy's out of Michigan. He's an independent rider, but Remy, you're 256. 257 is Mike Ilford. Oh, by the way, and I think he's from Europe. I can't remember exactly what country he told me he's from. But he's moved to Michigan. He's doing his thing, and he's riding across America, enjoying all the beauties and sights that this country has to offer. So shout out to my brother. I thought he told me he was from, and I don't want to mess it up. I know it's Eastern Europe. I don't want to mess up his particular country. Let's see. And then who else I have? I have James Burgess, man. Can't Stop Buffalo Soldiers. I think James is from, I want to say, South Carolina. So those guys come in, and James, he's 258. So 6 riders who just came across this week over the last 2 to 3 days. So let's do this for these guys real quick, man. Let's do this. Now, I also have riders that's getting ready to mount up because we're heading to L.A., man. The mother chapter rep breed, man. Should have known. Man, them guys are getting out of Dodge like a bat out of Hades this weekend. Starting Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm going to have quite a few coming across, starting the I-10 on the way heading out to Los Angeles to rock it with Reb Reed, the mother chapter, man, to do their thing. So I'm just going to say this, man. Over the last few days, the weather's starting to get a little funky out there, especially on the Panhandle, the Gulf of Mexico, from Jacksonville all the way to Texas, to eastern Texas, man. I would say Houston and around Houston area. Man, be careful. If you don't have a radar app, I suggest that you use my radar. They ain't no paid endorser. I ain't sponsoring nobody, but that's just who I use. I think it's one of the best weather apps out there that's going on, especially when you're on that road riding. Don't be using just the Weather Channel, man. Get you some type of a weather app, a radar app that's going to help you and that's going to follow you in real time with the weather. I think it was some type of tropical storm down there. I don't know if it completely ended up being a hurricane, but it ended up being in Texas. So be careful, man. Things change on a dime this time of year. This is the tricky season in the South. From now to all the way to November is hurricane season. And hurricane season is a real thing. And that Gulf is a real thing. Weather can get real tricky out there on you on a dime. So, be careful, riders. Do your homework. Do your due diligence before the ride. Don't take any unnecessary chances when going across this country, man. It's just don't do it, man. You'll be sorry. Trust me, don't do it. The next thing is it's getting hot, man. It is hotter than it's hot, man. Don't monkey around. Everybody who goes across, especially for my riders that are from the north, they're saying the same thing. Good God Almighty, Sarge. It is a special type of hot down here. It's 3 types of heat, bro. It's the heat that you can see from Florida to eastern Texas. Then it's going to be the heat that you can see from western Texas, on through to Arizona. And then Cali's got his own different type of heat, man. So you're going to go through 3 or 4 different type of heat waves, man, on your way to Cali, man. So just be wise, be smart about what you're doing to make sure that you're going to do everything that you can to have a successful ride. So enough on that. If you need more information, any more news and notes, get onto the Iron Elite page. The Iron Elite page has got some of the baddest motorcycle riders when it comes to Yonder on this planet, man. We've got Kodak and who's that? Forgive me, Frizz. Right now, man, doing their thing. I think they're on their way coming back from Alaska. But them guys took off, went from Key West to Maine, from Maine across Canada, across the Canadian Rockies, all the way into Alaska, all the way up the Dothan Highway, man, to the Arctic Circle. Those guys are getting it, man. There's a lot of man, it's hotter than fish grease outside, man. You ain't lying, bro. But those guys are doing their thing, and they're posting that ride in real time on the Iron Elite page. We got some other guys that are doing some awesome rides all over the place. We got Reef, man. The last time I talked to Reef was in Northern California in the mountains, all over the place, heading through Utah, doing his thing. But we've got so many riders that are on that page that are very seasoned riders that are posting, that are explaining things, that are telling us things. We got Low Key, who's always giving information on the latest equipment, gloves, suits, rain suits, accessories. We got David Bell on lights and stuff, man. We have a plethora of experience on that page. You'd be crazy not to take advantage of it. And if there's something that you guys would like to talk about on the podcast, shoot me the inbox information. Tell me, hey, Sarge, man, I would love you to have a show and we talk about, whatever thing it is. We'll do our best to get those people on who are subject matter experts to talk about those particular things to make us the best riders, the safest riders that we can be. We have, I think, who else is out doing something wild? I can't think. I thought I saw Grizzly this morning heading up top. I think he might be hitting the northern buoy or something like that up in Minnesota, where you got to go through Canada and then back down through Minnesota to hit the northern buoy. I saw Easy from Soldiers United. I think he was heading up to Maine. I think he was already in Maine yesterday when I saw him. That was going from there, from North Carolina. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but we got guys who are getting yonder, you dig? So shout out to those guys. I'd like to also talk about a couple more notes I do have, and I just don't want to make sure I forget everything. So forgive me, I'm just going to go to my cheat sheet just a second here. Okay. I think. Good, I've got it. Let's talk about the merch. Okay, the merch, we're still trying to figure that out. I think we got the 95% solution to it. We do have the Keep It Motorcycling line of shirts, the two gray shirts that we have. One has, no, I'm sorry, they're black shirts. They have Keep It Motorcycling across the chest. One has, because I know, Sarge, you ain't got no shirts for no Can-Am. Sarge, you ain't got no shirts for no Gold Wings. Look, I get it. On the shirt, we have a couple different varieties of the shirt. We have a shirt that says Keep It Motorcycling, you dig, with the peace sign for the guys who don't have Harleys. And then we have the ones that has the Road Glide on it for the guys who do have Harleys. Now, I can't make every motorcycle, man. It's just we can't do it. We can't do it. So that's the best I can do at this point. So if you rock a different motorcycle, man, I would appreciate your support with keeping it motorcycling. You dig? I get it, man. Yeah. So it's blasphemous to ride a Kawasaki, but got a Harley on my shirt. I get it. So we're gonna have a non-Harley shirt, and then we're gonna have a Harley shirt. So hopefully we got the 95% solution on that. The merch line, man. I'm gonna fight somebody, man. If you've completed the I-10 to the end, document it. Man, don't inbox me. So when they went through, you ain't have all those cool things. Yeah, I didn't. We're growing, man. We're getting bigger thanks to you guys. If you have a documented ride, just go on to the merch page. As long as you have a documented serial number, you can order your I-10 to the end rider shirt. No problem. You can order a cert, no problem. Those are mainly the only two things on there that you have to have a documented ride to get: the cert, the keychain, and the patch, of course, and that particular shirt. But an Iron Elite shirt, if you want to get one, cool, no problem. Anybody can get an Iron Elite shirt. If you want to get an Iron Elite patch, cool, no problem. Anybody can get that. If you want to keep it motorcycling, you dig, a fitted cap, anybody can get that. And I pray that you do, man. We make all these cool things for you guys to be able to have, be able to enjoy, to be able to rock it. It's our culture, man. It's us. It's us doing our thing. So we got you, man. No problem at all. Same thing with the okay, I'm gonna transition over. Let's talk about the Titan. Let's talk about the Titan. I promise you, there probably is not a week on this podcast this year that I have not talked about the Titan, whether on a front end of the show, a back end of the show, or a particular Titan show itself. A Titan, man. A Titan is a role model in our motorcycle community. A Titan is an example setter. The Titan is a leader. The Titan is selfless. The Titan is a guy or a woman who are not afraid to show us, to teach us, to mentor us, even by making themselves vulnerable to do it. They're the most selfless people that we have to offer in our motorcycle community. They are example setters. They're role models. Now, they're not your favorite sometimes. They're not going to be the one who has the best personality according to you, but they're going to be the one who teaches, who mentors to us as a motorcycle community. Our Titan Award is our flowers, man, that we give to them while they're alive. They ain't worrying about no roses once they get in the coffin, man. They don't care about that. Those guys are people that we celebrate while they're alive. And I know, Sarge, why my friend didn't get the Titan? Why this person didn't get? Man, because we need to get those guys nominated. We need to get them nominated. We need to get those guys acknowledged. And the quickest, fastest way for you guys to do it for us is to take the link that we have on the Iron Elite page. It's in the featured section. And now I've been including that link onto the YouTube. So as soon as I'm done with this show, I'm going to put the link for the Titan Award in the description. All you have to do is pop on the link, take 15 minutes to follow the link up, just boom, 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 ask a couple questions, put a brief comments in a particular thing, and then boom, hit the send button. Now, as you're filling out the link, and if there's certain things you don't know about the person, man, reach out to them, inbox them, call them. Hey, man, and let them know, hey, man, I'm going to nominate you for the Titan Award. Can you tell me a little bit about some things that you accomplished that I can get it put down on paper or documented? And I'm sure whoever that person is, I'm about 99% sure that they will be more than happy to do that for you. Most of us are busting our butt out there and doing great things in the community. We're pretty cool with being acknowledged. I guarantee nobody's going to slam the phone in your face or delete you from the inbox. They're not going to do that, especially when you're trying to do something to honor them. But we have quite a few nominations now, but I really want more. I want it to be hard for our judges. I want it to be difficult for them picking a Titan. So please, if you guys can do that for us, I would really appreciate it, because time is a ticket. The end of July, the 31st of July, we're cutting it off, because now that just gives us a matter of weeks to go through and be able to select the Titan from a group of highly qualified people. And I'm not getting them off the hook, man. My judges, my voters, my committee are former Titan Award recipients. They are Titans. Oh, yeah, I'm putting them on. I'm throwing them out there. They're not going to be hiding behind Sarge. They vote on Titans. I present them with the information. They take the information, and I give them additional things if they need it. And they sit down and make a informed selection. And just because you don't get selected as a Titan this year or for 2025, it doesn't mean we're disking you. If you're a Titan this year, you're a Titan next year. If you're a Titan next year, and Titan the next year, I guarantee you. And we're going to find you, and we're going to get you celebrated. We can do so many, but we're going to get you celebrated. And I think I'm going to try to figure out some way to do honorable mentions for those ones who maybe didn't make the cut, but they were highly, highly qualified. Maybe we'll try to figure that out. Because we understand when you look at the NFL Hall of Fame, the National Football Hall of Fame, or Baseball Hall of Fame, not everybody gets in that year. That's highly qualified. You only can bring in so many. It kind of stinks. And man, this person got jobbed, and man, they didn't get handled right. Much respect. If you're arguing about it, that means that we're doing a good job. But we're gonna get those people taken care of. I made a promise, man, with this Titan program, man. We're going to do it well, or we're not going to do it at all. It's what keeps me up at night, man, because I really want the best for this program. And I hope you guys do too, man. I really do. Because when we stand on that stage and we stand out in that crowd, February 8th, 2025, and we present the 2025 Titan recipients, man and woman, man, I want us to be proud of them folks that we got up there accepting that trophy. And oh, by the way, if they accept that trophy, man, we want them to continue to be Titans. Don't get that trophy and put it on your shelf and we don't see nothing from you again. No, we want you to keep pushing and keep pushing. Well, Sarge, when do we stop? When you're not here no more. When you're not here no more, we're going to go ahead and give you, we'll go ahead and excuse you. Hey, you good to go, bro. You good to go, homie. You know, that's when we'll stop. But until then, until you're not breathing no more, we want you to continue to mentor and to give guidance and to set the example for our motorcycle riding community. If you could do that for us, we'd greatly appreciate it. Last thing before we let everybody get on about today, because we know you. It's hard. We got yonder. I know you got yonder to get after. But man, this platform, if I can request of you guys, man, we need you guys' energy. We need you to share the platform. We need you to, hey, from time to time, you know, on your Facebook page or your Instagram or your YouTube, man, share the channel. Share what we're doing. Share it with a friend. When you walk up to somebody, you pull up in the parking lot with your bike. Hey, man. Hey, bro, have you subscribed to that Sarge Life and Motorcycle channel, man, with Big Sarge? If you did, man, let's show my man some love, man. Let's show my man some love. Let's go ahead and subscribe to him. As my guy Low Key would say, man, hey, from time to time, when you got nothing to do, hey, man, go to the YouTube channel, man, Sarge Life and Motorcycling. And go peep a couple videos, man. I understand not everybody can sit down and watch long-form content all at once. But if you can look at it for a couple minutes and check some of it out, maybe you have to section it up over your day, over your weekend. Man, I'd appreciate if you do that, man, because we don't know if we're putting out good content unless you guys let us know. We really don't. So if you can do that for us, man, it lets us know, okay, they want more or they want something particularly different. But we'll never know until you guys let us know what's going on. I'm going to be getting out to more events over the next few months, checking out people and hanging out with people. And again, picking out certain areas of the country and kind of seeing how your area of the country get down and what you do. Had a chance over the last few weeks to get to Louisiana, Georgia, South Carolina. Going to be hitting some more places, man. Just checking out the different places of the country and seeing who getting down and who's representing and who got the best food, man, out there in the bike set. So if I hadn't made it to you yet, don't worry about it, man. Sarge is going to get to you. I'm going to get to you. Please be patient with me. And oh, by the way, send me an invite. Sarge, you never come here. Never invited me. If you invited me, man, I know you want me there. So I think I've covered it all. I don't think I have too much more. Thank you to all those who support the platform, who's been there since day one. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the people who attend the Iron Elite event each and every year. Thank you. Because without you, we wouldn't have no event. I guarantee you that. Thank you for the people who showed up to the 200 patch award of ITN to the end. Thank you very much. It was a golden time out there that day. I appreciate you guys coming through. Hotels, for the host hotel for the Iron Elite event is in the description, it's in the featured section of the Iron Elite group page. Please, if you haven't booked your room, go ahead and get the room. I stopped checking. The hotel is 120 rooms. I stopped checking when we got at about 90. Please get the room. Get the room. We want everybody to be at the hotel because we can bring more to you at the hotel in that centralized place. It gives us a chance. The hotel has a full-service restaurant, bar, ballroom, some business meeting rooms. We want it there because it gives us the best opportunity to network with one another. And oh, by the way, Sarge, you ain't got to be here. Hey, all those loud motorcycles in the parking lot. We don't want to deal with that. So we're just going to get the whole hotel. So we're going to hear it because Harleys are loud. We can't make Harleys quiet. It don't work. So we don't want to hear it. Bikers talk loud. Oh, no, it's in the lounge and they talking too loud. Well, ain't going to be nothing but bikers. And bikers got big mouths. Because they have to yell loud because they listen to loud exhaust all dang day long. So we're going to remove any issue by taking over the whole thing. So we don't have no issues, no problems at all. So I think I covered it all. I don't think I have much more. Again, shout out to the big homie, Kane 4L, man, for this awesome song that you guys going to hear it, and we're going to bump it like it ain't nobody's business. Feel free to put it on your motorcycle, man, because we want to be pushing this all summer long. Shout out to him. Again, I'm going to get his information. I'll put more of his information in the description. I'll put more of his work and what he does on the page so you guys will know he's on the Iron Elite page as well as on Instagram. So it is what it is. Thank you for all the people, again, for your opinions. Thank you for all the people for your comments. Thank you for all the people for tuning in. Thank you for all the people who shows energy and love to this here Iron Elite thing. And in the meantime, and in between time, let's keep it motorcycling, you dig? Kane 4L, take us out.
I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll it up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know a Harley did it. I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it get it. I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down to split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll the world, gotta roll, run it up, rip it up. Harley Up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big store, you in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycling. You dig? Harley Up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big store, you in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycling. You dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do? Dear Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning. Lord, thank you for our family and our friends. Thank you for our health and our wealth. And if I can bother you with just one favor, can you please help the Jacksonville Jaguars make it to the Super Bowl in 2024? Amen. I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.